Welcome back, everybody. Let's see, where were we? Okay, making the drive south from northern New Mexico all the way down to White Sands National Park. From Chama, the drive to White Sands is 340 miles and should take 5.5 hours. Here we are driving through Ghost Ranch Education and Retreat Center outside of Abiquiu, New Mexico. This area was a favorite of artist Georgia O'Keeffe's, and plenty of dinosaur fossils have been found all throughout these hills.
If you watched my last episode about crossing the dangerous mountain pass, you'll know that I have been really sick, and I actually had started to think that I was getting better, but I was wrong.
So here I am drinking Osha, a Native American herbal remedy in Santa Fe, New Mexico, about an hour and a half down the road. At least the boys got to release some energy in the pool and the fitness center before we hit the road south again the next day.
I was feeling better again the next morning, so we hit the road. The drive south goes through the Sandia, Manzano, Oscura, and Sierra Blanca mountain ranges. It goes through some very cool old Wild West style towns that have some really old looking abandoned buildings. There's so much open land in New Mexico that you can drive for miles and miles without seeing a single soul.
Well,
because I know what a deer looks like, and that's not a deer.
Jackalope.
Well, maybe it is a deer.
So you don't know what a deer?
I thought it was. I think it's. Well, it's definitely not the same type of deer that. No, I think it's like an ibex or something.
What's an ibex?
It really is amazing country out here with almost nothing as far as you can see in between towns. You definitely want to make sure you have plenty of water and a reliable vehicle if you're going to take this trip. The sky is so big and open that you can see these huge storms from miles and miles away and just watch the clouds forming and rolling towards you. It's pretty impressive. This was like a scene from a movie or a piece of art or something with the windmill in the foreground. It was absolutely amazing. I have to remind myself not to keep stopping every 5 minutes to take pictures. Here we are in the Sierra Blanca mountain range outside of Ruidoso, New Mexico. Ruidoso was hit by major forest fires in 2024. Not only do wildfires destroy local vegetation and their root systems that normally absorbs rainfall and holds the soil together, but the high heat makes organic compounds release a gas that eventually settles and hardens just below the soil surface, which makes for a water-resistant layer, causing flash floods once it rains. This led to Ruidoso getting hit very hard by floods in July of 2025. We had only been on the road for a couple of hours, but I had to take a break, so we posted up in Ruidoso and hit the road south the next morning. Once again, the landscape was changing dramatically, and we could start to see the white sands on the horizon. We really did not know what to expect pulling into White Sands National Park. The landscape here definitely feels extraterrestrial. It's so much different than anything around it or anything that you've ever seen before. It's a 275 square mile gypsum dune field. And one of the cool things is that the sand does not get hot. There are also tons of fossilized Ice Age footprints here.
All right, guys, here we are at White Sands National Park. It's Pretty epic.
Oh, broken. Tell us when you're ready.
White Sands Missile Range. 3, 2, 1, ignition. And we had hoped to go see these ancient footprints, but apparently it's only by special tour with the rangers, which I would have known if I'd done any research, but who's got time for that, you know? So we're just here cruising around exploring, and it's pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know what to think, but it's cool. The kids are loving it, jumping off the cliffs. You running across the desert sands?
We were really having a lot of fun. Thankfully, my 10-year-old accidentally didn't film me wiping out trying to slide down the hill.
Let me try.
2 weeks later, I'm still picking white sand out of my ears and my hair. We were really having a lot of fun, but it was time to start our journey eastwards towards Carlsbad Caverns National Park and eventually beyond. We will definitely have to make another trip back to White Sands National Park in the future, with plans to schedule a trip to go see those footprints. Here we are headed east into the Guadalupe and Sacramento mountain ranges, and eventually onward to Carlsbad Caverns National Park. We hope you guys will join us.